Josh's connection, are you ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, it's ready to go.
His connection said, "Don't be afraid." All right, here we go. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome out to another episode of the 7-Star DudeCast. Thank you guys for listening. I'm Retro Rob.
I'm just Josh.
I'm Pontus.
Yes, you are. And hey, thanks everybody for coming on out. The episode 13-2 is live as of about an hour ago, and pretty exciting. Had a few hiccups trying to get it live, but it's good to go. So if you're listening to this and you haven't checked it out yet, you are wrong.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah. So good review so far.
What you should do is that you turn off the volume on the episode and you look at it and listen to this at the same time.
Ah, yes, there you go. It's a little bit different format. We changed things up a little bit, but check it out. Give us some feedback. See what you guys think. So far, some pretty positive reviews. But joining us for episode 4 of the 7-Star DudeCast is a man that I have clashed with in the past, to say the least. But for this episode, we have laid down our swords and decided to embrace each other in camaraderie. Am I right, my friend?
Yep, you're right.
Awesome. Welcome, my friend Woodyman. It's good to have you.
Yay!
Thanks for having me on.
I have to say, we owe you big time. You're kind of the unsung hero of the RetroHunters.com forums, and I just want to let you know, man, we really, really appreciate all the work you do over there. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep them alive.
Yeah. Well, you're doing a good job, man. You're doing a good job. So let's just throw it around. How you guys doing? What have you guys been up to? Josh, what have you been doing, man?
Same as usual, nothing. I don't do anything.
It seems like every week I ask you that, and the answer is, yeah, I don't do anything.
That's weird because I just work 40 hours a week, and then I come home and play video games and drums, and then do nothing. So it's like not very exciting life I lead.
Awesome. Wow, that's depressing.
Yeah, it's all right.
If we hear a gunshot in the background, we'll just keep moving on. And hey, Woody, man, you want to be on Retro Hunters? No, I'm just kidding.
Kind of a long commute.
Yeah. But, dude, have you plugged in and played the Dreamcast?
No, I haven't. I don't have any games for it. I just
that's right.
I guess I could make sure that. Well, I don't even know. Does it have like a booting screen? It's not like.
I think
I never had a Dreamcast, so I don't know.
I'll tell you what,
yeah,
it's one of the loudest systems that I've ever... It's so loud when you turn it on, but anyway. Pontus, how are you, my friend?
I'm good, man.
What have you been doing? I know you got school, man. You're a busy man.
I've been doing,
Hey, he's like me, nothing.
Okay.
pretty much nothing, no.
Are you a little more sober this week? I know last week you had claimed you'd only been sober a couple of days starting college, so...
Yeah, I've been more sober this week. That thing will be changed in the weekend, but that's the weekend. But, no, but I mean, we don't go out drinking exactly during the week now. It was just like the intro day, so...
Yeah.
But, I mean, mostly I've been studying, reading some... academic texts that would make the most people afraid of me. But yeah, that's about it.
Excellent. And dude, Woody, how you doing, man?
Doing pretty good.
What have you been up to, man?
Bunch of stuff for Screw Attack still. You know the Iron Man of Gaming?
Oh, of course.
I'm running a Flash version actually on the website right now.
Oh, excellent.
Trying to prepare it.
Iron Flash of mailing. No, wait.
Titanium and a Flash Gaming.
Oh, nice. Titanium.
So besides that,
yeah, you've been you like to hit the markets over there, don't you?
I've been trying. Not a lot of markets around here though.
Yeah, I know you definitely do a lot of posting over on the forums, and we get to see some of your pickups. What would you say has been your awesomest haul that you've got while you've been over there?
Awesomest haul has to be at 3 Sega Genesis with controllers and about 6 games for $20.
Oh, that's amazing.
Nice, yeah.
That's you know what? That's a
my only
Josh caliber deal right there.
Yeah, I approve.
That's the kind of deal that Josh would get, and then I'd be angry and I'd probably punch him off camera. So there you go.
Right.
Awesome. Well, hey man, it's good to have you with us, and I think it'd be awesome if we just head straight into Paperboy. What do you guys say?
Yeah.
So this is Paperboy. As usual, we just like to go around the table and talk about some cool news stories or just interesting stuff that we found online. So I will start us off. And today I was, perusing, as I usually do when I'm supposed to be working. And I came across something that's a little bit exciting, but also a little bit, I'm not too sure about it. I'm hesitant. Put it that way. I was browsing a certain website, gaming website that shall not be named, and there was basically the trailer for Max Payne 3 has been released, and it's kind of the first footage released from Rockstar of Max Payne 3, and I don't know about you guys, but I was definitely a big fan of the first two Max Payne games. I thought they were really awesome. I thought the movie sucked, but anyway, that's a story for a different time. I really, really enjoyed the first two games, and it looks like Rockstar's taken a little bit of a different approach as far as the story is concerned, because Max Payne is all about him being a hard-boiled cop who's messed up because of his past and trying to redeem himself and avenge his family and all that stuff.
The classic 80s cop.
Yeah, totally. And this one is taking place in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and he's working as part of like a security detail, and he's rocking a shaved head. If I'm being honest, they took Max Payne and he looks like a cross between Sam Fisher and Soap from Call of Duty. And like even as I'm watching the trailer, like the first thing that my mind clicked to was Splinter Cell, like some of the later Splinter Cell games. And so I don't know if you guys got a chance to look at it. I'll throw a link your way. You guys can check it out and tell me what you think. But I don't know, man. I'm a big Max Payne fan, and I'm looking at Max Payne 3, and I want to be hopeful for it, but I'm a little bit scared. Have you guys seen it? What do you guys think?
I haven't seen anything at all about it, so I have no idea. I liked the first two. Also, those were pretty fun. I thought they were like pretty well made, just different from the games that were out at the time. Like they tell it, like comic book style or whatever.
Yeah, the kind of the motion graphic type stuff.
Yeah.
I've never.
Go ahead.
I've never played the game, so I actually have no idea, really. But oh my god,
you never played Max Payne?
No.
Oh, dude.
And I don't really care to play it either. Games that are about running around and gunning people never have interested me very much.
Says the guy who was super excited about bringing back the old school FPS level design and stuff like that. I mean,
do you know why?
The exploration, I know.
No, because you have puzzles in there. I don't really care about these running around and shooting stuff. I care about the level design.
Well, here's the thing about Max Payne. Okay. Max Payne was it was a shooter, yes, but they did an excellent job of, number one, setting a scene that was intriguing and that you wanted to know more about, and masterfully telling a story. And I guess my main concern is I'm just really hoping that, it looks like they're going a different route with this one, which it may not be a bad thing, but I'm just really hoping that they stay true. They stay true to the spirit of what Max Payne was, because the story, man, that's what it was all about. It's just a great story. I don't know. Woody, man, have you played Max Payne? What do you think, man?
Yeah, I got the first two. I played a little bit of the first one. I liked the story, but the gameplay started getting to me. I think it was either a stealth mission or I just had a baseball bat and I was like low health and I just couldn't get past that part. So I kind of gave up on the whole series after that.
Yeah, it can get frustrating at times. I hear you. So yeah, Rockstar looking like it's going to be a release around March 2012. Excited to see where this one goes. A little scared, but I'm hoping they do my buddy Max Payne right. So, Josh, what do you got for us, man?
I found an article today about Ghostbusters returning to theaters for the first time in over 25 years. I am 28 and I don't think I've ever seen Ghostbusters in the theater. So in October, it's time.
Dude, are you
see it?
It's going to be re-released?
Yeah, they're re-releasing.
I'm totally going to watch that.
The classic for the big screen for the first time in 25 years.
Dude, you and me, man. You and me.
Yeah, let's go see it.
Excellent.
I'm almost like, I'm gonna get a ticket and get over there just to watch that movie because that movie is so awesome.
Oh yeah, I still have all the toys: the Ecto-1, the Firehouse, Slimer.
Oh yeah, totally, dude. I had the action figures that were like, it was like I don't remember what they were called. It was like scare action or whatever, but it's like you'd push their arm down and like Egon would look like he was freaking out and his eyes were poking out, stuff like that. Like,
I remember those,
It might have you flipped the little switch. They started like flailing the arms and like
exactly.
around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was like the pansy Ghostbuster. But hey, speaking of Ghostbusters, real quick, we're looking at taking some questions, and Joshua Robin Blades actually asked us, Ghostbusters 3, yay or nay? What do you guys say?
I haven't seen it.
No, it doesn't exist. He's saying, should it be made? Yay or nay?
No. It should not be made.
Yeah, I don't think so. I like where it's at now. They're just gonna ruin it.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Josh stole my news story. Actually, I was gonna do the Ghostbuster thing too.
Oh no!
Oh, serious?
Yeah, but I found someone else that he said Dan Aykroyd. He says he's gonna start filming for Ghostbuster 3 in spring 2012.
Oh,
with or without Bill Murray though.
Are you kidding? Well, I heard a rumor.
I
heard a rumor that Bill Murray, like, there was some talk about it. Well, first of all, to answer Joshua's question, I say yay, and I say it's already been made. Go play the Ghostbusters game for Xbox 360 and PS3. It's excellent, and it's a continuation of the story. All the original actors, go play it. That is the third movie. But I heard a rumor that Bill Murray told Dan Aykroyd that he would only sign on if they killed him and he came back as a ghost in the movie. Which I think would be awesome. Like, Bill Murray as a ghost running around, I think that'd be rad. But
definitely.
So shooting. What was the date again that they're looking to shoot that?
2012.
2012.
So sorry I took your article, man.
That's right.
That's right. Hey, good recovery, man. Excellent recovery.
I checked with Rob beforehand, and I don't know.
Oh my God, there's more people than Rob on the show.
Oh, whatever, man.
Apparently, I don't exist. It's fine.
I didn't have your contact until now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, and the half an hour it took for us to start this bloody show was not enough time to ask the question.
Yeah. All right, Pontus, what do you got for us, man?
I've got well, you know how Japan is with like spraying colors everywhere and shoving it in your face pretty much?
You're talking about Jet Set Radio type stuff?
No, but I'm talking about that kind of set of stuff. They've decided to pretty much send a couple of PS Vitas to like the candy factory, and they're like sparkly gold and sparkly pink and sparkly slime green and sparkly this and sparkly that.
Do you have a link?
I have a link.
Throw it.
They look quite horrible, actually. I mean, I don't mind having color and stuff, but sparkles, really?
Oh God. Okay, you know what? As soon as I see this, you know where my mind goes?
To a candy factory?
No, even worse. This looks to me like there's a brony on the on the design team, because these look. I mean, this is like My Little Pony PS Vita.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's so
Vita's
true.
magic.
It's like either that, or it kind of reminds me of like if you ever go to a fair and the kind of paint that they put on like the rides.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it looks like.
I mean, these looks like cheap plastic knockoffs, pretty much.
Well,
okay, not all of them. The worst one is pretty much the like the white one. I guess that's just because it's a bad picture, but it just really looks like a plastic piece of junk.
I like the pink
But I
one.
think that's
oh God.
pretty.
I gotta be honest
like
with you. I would rock the
purple
white one.
one.
I would rock the green one. I think those aren't too bad. But the pink and the gold are a little iffy for me. But
No, I wouldn't be able to because it's hard to see in this picture, but the green one is actually also sparkly.
yeah.
And that's pretty much the thing that I'm like, yeah, no. I could handle them otherwise, but sparkly, or at least I think it's sparkly, maybe it's not.
Well, it's gonna make your PS Vita super duper. Don't worry about it.
It's gonna make it so fabulous. It's gonna be super fabulous.
There you go. All right. Hey, Not bad. Hey, good recovery, Woodyman, on Josh usurping the throne of your news story. That was
I'm
brilliant.
sorry.
Yeah, good hand extra.
You're always gonna ruin everything, Josh.
Oh,
I know.
to quote Stan Lee, ruin or make better. That's a Simpsons reference. Okay, anyway, so hey, Paperboy, not bad, my friends. You know what? I think it's time to take a little bit of a journey, and I'm very excited for our topic. But geez, before I do, I better introduce it. This is Flashback. Here we go. So this is Flashback. Basically, during this segment, we like to take a journey. It could be way into the past. It could be just slightly into the past. But either way, we like to go back and reminisce on something that was near or dear to our heart. And this topic actually came from Mr. Pontus himself. And I think it's going to be a good discussion. I'm excited to hear.
It takes us back to the 20th century.
That's right. I'm excited to hear what you guys have planned for this. So for this particular flashback, we want to go back to our childhood Saturday mornings and talk about our favorite superhero cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
So, hey, Woodyman, why don't you get us started, man? Take us on a journey back into your childhood, my friend.
Back when I was a little twig man sitting on the couch, I used to watch cartoons all the time. I was a lazy kid.
You're a wood potato.
Wood potato, kind of got a little wood rot from sitting on the couch.
Did you grow roots too?
Yes, that too.
Okay.
I used to watch the X-Men cartoon all the time, the one from the 90s.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff.
Oh, God. I love that one, but some of the later episodes were so cheesy, I gotta say. Do you remember you guys watch that show when you were younger?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I actually just started watching it again on Netflix like 2 weeks ago. So I'm on like episode 5, I think.
There's like
that's awesome.
This special, and I go one where Jubilee tells fairy tales to kids.
What?
Some of them were just so
I don't remember that
bad.
one.
I had to skip them on Netflix just because I couldn't not stand that.
Oh my God. Wait, what episode is it? Do you know the number? Because I'm going to have to check this out.
I don't know the number, but it's somewhere later, like towards the very end.
Oh, nice.
Jubilee sees a bunch of kids like on a tour from caves. They have a cave in, and she starts telling stories.
Oh, they have a cave in, and so she starts telling them fairy tales?
Yes.
Awesome. You can tell they're running out of premises, and so it's like, oh, let's go to the token cave crashes in, and we got to kill some time episode.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like, yeah, okay, we gotta do cheesy, but at the same time we need some action, so we do this cave-in, that's the early action, and then we just do the cheese the rest of the episode. That was X-Men is actually the one that I remember as the most fondly as well. And the thing for me that was so rad about it is like it almost felt like whoever was writing it, like it was at the beginning, it was brilliant. Like it was a very, very well done cartoon. But part of what made it so awesome was like it had that token 90s machismo to it, I guess. You know, it's like everything is one-liners, and it's just like it's beautiful. Like I'm watching this last episode, and it's like one of the very first episodes, and I love Cyclops. Like everybody hates on Cyclops because he's goody two shoes, but he was always my favorite. And it's like one of my favorite ones is like a Sentinel's like creeping up on him and fires a laser at him, and he's like, "An energy blast, huh? Here's one from a pro," and then blows his head off. Oh my God, that's horrible.
I love Storm in the show, just all her lines. Like, from the power of hate, I will give you rain.
Yeah. As the mist rises, you shall see the lasers. And then in one of these episodes towards the beginning too, like she has a total freak out when this wall is like collapsing on her. And she's like remembering something from her childhood, and she's like seriously like nutting up, like hardcore freaking out. It's awesome.
Maybe that's the episode where they get stuck in a cave.
Oh my God.
No way.
It all makes so much sense now. And
no, it doesn't.
Yeah, dude, X-Men. Beauty. totally. I mean, bro, that's like it's token 90s. Like that had to get brought up. So excellent choice, man. Excellent. That was my choice too, but we can riff on that all day.
Titans, but that's kind of more.
Oh. Really, Teen Titans?
I watch that all the time, my friends. I gotta say.
I watched one episode of that, and I was like, Robin sucks.
It does, but Cyborg's pretty cool.
It's like everybody in that team is super except for him, and he's like the honcho.
But Robin always sucked. Can you tell me one time when Robin didn't suck?
Touche, good sir.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thought so.
Pontus, take us back, man. Tell us about your Swedish cartoons.
Speaking about... Oh, should I tell you about a Swedish cartoon?
Whatever, man.
No, I'm not going to do that. People will be like, what the heck is he talking about?
Everything is chocolate and accordions? No,
no, more like we had like some dolls. But that actually was Polish, I think. But yeah. And also we had like Astrid Lindgren tales that... But that doesn't matter. Superhero tales. Speaking of Robin, I'm going to speak about the big man and the black spandex. Oh yeah. That's Batman if you didn't realize.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah, I was guessing that.
Are you talking animated series? Batman the animated series?
Of course. Oh, yeah, that's... well, if we're going to talk about superhero cartoons, man.
It's like that. It's like, dude, animated series and X-Men. I would say animated series, X-Men, and like the Spider-Man from the 90s.
No.
You didn't like that one?
It was cheesy like crazy.
Dude,
it's funny, but it's not like... It's funny, but it's not really good.
I thought it was good.
Spider-Man is always cheesy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But in any case, Batman the Animated Series is pretty much the most badass superhero cartoon ever created, really.
I don't think I saw much of that when I was growing up.
What?
Can I share a very intimate story about Batman the Animated Series that I'm almost hesitant to share with you guys?
I'm almost hesitant to say yes.
Well, good, because I'm hesitant to say no. No, just kidding. Shoot.
So, dude, I'm a man's man, okay? But I am in touch with my feminine, my innermost feelings, all right? I'm not afraid to be in touch with my feelings. I want to share with you guys that there was actually an episode of Batman the Animated Series that caused me in my youth to shed a tear.
You sissy.
One single manly tear.
Yeah, it was I can say it was one manly tear, but I was emotionally moved by an episode of Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, that series did that. Actually, I mean, they had such strong the plots. I mean, it was not like the classic cliche like kind of quirky superhero stuff that pretty much all the other ones did. Like, they had some really, really dark stuff in there.
So you're defending me weeping openly to a Batman the Animated Series episode?
Yep.
Do you guys need to talk about it? I mean, did the Joker almost get away or something, and you guys thought that?
No, I'll tell you what episode. I don't know the premise of the episode. Okay, I don't know even like what season or anything. What I can tell you is it was an episode that involved a wolf man. Okay, and all I remember is like
scary.
They had been I think it was like he was painted as a bad guy, but he was like the victim of an experiment, and like he was a smart person, like he wasn't a monster, you know, like he just looked like a monster. And then like at the end, Batman realizes that he's not a monster, and like they join together to defeat the real evil. And then, you know, Batman is like looking at him, and they're like standing on a cliff, and it's like storming, and there's lightning, and you know, Batman's like, you know, don't worry, you know, you can still live in this world. And then I just remember he has his back to Batman, and he just kind of looks over his shoulder, and he goes, "There's no place for me anywhere." Lightning strikes, rain falls, walks away, and dude, single tear, bro.
On. Single
freaking tear. It was beautiful.
That was. I'm actually gonna say that was not a legit reason to shed a tear. Of the reasons when you can shed a tear for the task, that's not one of them.
dude, he was an outsider, man. There was nowhere in this world for him. He was gonna be.
Yeah, have you seen the Batman cartoon? Really, everyone's an outsider. Everyone lacks a place to go to.
Yeah, but dude, he's a nomad, bro. He's just gonna ramble. Yeah. He's gonna ramble on as a wolfman guy.
Yeah, but most people are like that in that series. I have more like, I think the more horrible episodes I like, especially like the episodes of Harley Quinn.
Oh,
always.
Mr. J.
No, but actually like about her. I mean, those episodes were always like, some of them were really hurting because, I mean, that relationship is that it's so messed up and it's not really even that unreal. That kind of stuff goes on.
You know,
like
what?
The super abusive kind of stuff that Joker does, and like the complete lack of even human emotion that the Joker has for Harley Quinn, who is obsessed with him pretty much.
We're like sitting here psychoanalyzing Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, you can do that, man.
Podcast I've ever been a part of.
Yeah. How many podcasts have you been a part of, man?
0.
You know what we need to do? We just need to go get the DVD box set of Batman the Animated Series, all get together, watch it, have a good cry, hug it out, and then we can go look for some gays.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hartman Werewolf.
Yeah, dude. It was poignant.
Dude, I told you not to say that. No.
Bro, it was poignant. It was poignant. Anyway.
Okay, are you gonna cry if we show you some My Little Ponies too, Rob?
Oh, dude, don't even get me started on the ponies, bro. No way. If anybody tries to give me a bro hoof, I will cut it off. All right. Josh, you're a little hesitant about your selection, but I say to you, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Great.
Don't be afraid.
You told me the topic earlier today, and I was like, well, X-Men immediately popped into mind, but I was like, I didn't get really too into the series or anything, so, I listed off a couple of cartoons to you, and you were like, oh, those are good. Those are, superhero. I wasn't thinking Darkwing Duck was a superhero for some reason, just in the.
Darkwing Duck is totally a superhero.
Yeah, and
It's got a great theme song too.
I watched that a lot. I actually dressed up as him in the 3rd grade for Halloween. I'm sure there's awesome pictures of it somewhere. If I can find them, I'll put them on Facebook.
Did you have the hat?
Yeah, man. My mom made me this awesome costume.
Oh, the freaking hat is the best part.
Do you still have the hat?
I do have some of my old costumes, like places. My sisters have found a couple old things that my mom's made, so I might.
You got to find the hat, dude. If you still have it, you got to find it. That's awesome.
That would be pretty cool. But yeah, I watched that a lot. And what was the other one?
The other one is the one that was even more controversial. But I say to you, my friend, it works.
You think so?
It absolutely works, and I'll explain why if they don't agree with me. Go.
All right.
I disagree with you. No, just kidding.
The Rescue Rangers.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
I watched that religiously. Like every day after school, I had to watch that before I did my homework. And
Chippendale.
Yeah, so I want to know how you think that is
superhero.
Yeah, superhero cartoon, Rob.
I submit to you.
Squirrels.
I submit to you that these are rodents with extraordinary intelligence and impeccable fashion sense. Okay, so they are definitely.
Yeah, it's the fashion sense. You're completely right.
They are definitely super. Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna say that. What's her name? The chick.
Gadget. Don't you
Gadget.
dare.
She's the only one that I would say is a superhero because she's the only one that wears something even close to a spandex suit.
Okay, wait. Monterey Jack is fat enough that the clothes he's wearing look like spandex.
Yeah, well, Dale is wearing just a t-shirt, isn't he?
He's wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, but it's just he's not even wearing pants, dude.
Okay, but here's the thing. Okay, like
the superhero not wearing pants, preposterous.
Okay, Chip, dude, he's like Indiana Jones. I wanted to be Chip as a kid. Okay, superhero. Dale is like, whenever I look at Dale, he reminds me of like the like in those island movies or TV shows where there's like
he reminds me of like the retarded policeman over.
He's like the pilot. He reminds me of like the reckless pilot that you would like from the A-Team. Oh, that's a bad reference. Anyway.
Yeah, no, that's a good one, Murdoch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of like him.
And then freaking Monterey Jack, he was the best, dude. He had super strength.
Yeah,
and
I like
that mustache. Get out of here, dude.
Yeah, that mustache.
Yeah, big.
That mustache.
What was the fly's name? Zipper?
Yeah, Zipper.
Yeah.
Zipper. Oh, right, there was a bloody... Why was there a fly?
He was buddies with Monterey Jack. That's how we got in the group, right?
He was the Slimer /Snarf / whatever of the group, you know, except he could take Slimer and Snarf and destroy both of them in a fight because he was ridiculously awesome.
Yeah. So those are two cartoons I watched. You know, regardless if you think it's Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers are a superhero cartoon, but yeah, I don't know. They were good. I love them. I actually want to find the NES game of Chip and Dale. I bought that one when I was a child.
That was a good one, dude.
I had to save a lot of money. It was like $50.
Yeah.
Didn't they make a sequel too, or no?
Oh, I don't know.
Chip and Dale 2.
If they did, I didn't play it.
I think.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. But like the early, I mean, it's kind of obvious that Chip and Dale is a good game because all the early NES Disney games were Capcom games, and Capcom at that period was pretty much guaranteed to be good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
See, that's the thing, Josh. You're a Disney fan. Now you got to start building up that NES Disney collection, my friend.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Gangsta. All right. Well, anything else? Anything else that you guys wanna touch on before we head on into the next segment?
I would like to flash back real quick to last week and give Cam Viskull a shout out for making those Minecraft characters of our faces.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he mentioned on there. He's like, I got mentioned on the podcast, not by name. So yeah, Cam, sorry about that, man.
Yeah.
We really appreciate that. That was awesome.
Yeah.
We thought that was really cool.
So yeah, that was my flashback to last week.
Excellent. All right. Well, hey, good flashback. It was good to talk cartoons, and I like that we stuck to superhero cartoons, so we can leave it open because there's a vast array of cartoons that we could go back and talk about. So there'll be more of that. Yeah. There'll be some more of that. But
try to hold myself back on that one.
Yeah, totally.
Street Sharks, Gargoyles, all those.
Oh, dude, Gargoyles?
Alive.
Oh yeah, dude.
Street Sharks were awesome.
Oh my god.
Rob, weren't you supposed to talk about freaking He-Man?
Oh.
I was looking forward to that.
You know what? I was gonna bring up He-Man. He-Man.
I was this close to making a by the power of Grayskull comment, but I realized that no, I'm gonna spoil it for Rob, so I didn't. And then you're like, no,
I watched that one too.
I forgot about He-Man, but one of the things that I loved the most about He-Man was the intro, because he freaking punches you in the face for watching the show. He's like, I'm Adam Eternium or whatever, and Prince of Eternia, but with my powers of the Grayskull, I become He-Man, the master of the universe. And then he goes, boom, and punches the screen. Like, I should link it to you guys. If I can find it on YouTube, I'll link it.
The most badass thing about He-Man are the incredibly quirky and stupid lessons that are after every episode. It's like, if you go up and it's raining, you get wet.
Yeah, you put that with G.I. Joe, and the more, now I know.
The more you know. And knowing is half the battle.
Exactly.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah, exactly. We'll link. I'll find on YouTube the intro to He-Man, and I'll link it down in the description. So if you're listening to this right now, just pause, go watch that clip, because he punches you in the face for watching his show. It's beautiful.
How dare you watch my show?
Can I also punch you in the face, Rob?
You know what? When you have a show and I start watching it, you can punch me in the face.
I think everybody that watches our show should be able to punch you in the face, Rob.
No.
Yeah, I think that's not more than fair.
No. See, I would do the punching.
That's right. I'm sorry.
I would punching everybody in the face. So
yeah, I don't like that. I like our fans. Don't want them to quit watching and listening to us.
Yeah, face punches for everybody all the way around. All right, excellent. So hey, very nice flashback, and man, we're getting towards the end. We got to move straight into our last segment, which we like to call Totally Rad. So this is a segment we like to call Totally Rad, and basically we just kind of go around the table and kind of each highlight either a piece of content or something cool we saw on the web, just something that we basically want to tell the community about and want to share with you guys. So Josh, share with us, my friend. What have you?
I found a YouTube clip, yet another. I know I'm always doing these videos, but without giving too much away, it's pretty funny. It starts out pretty serious, and it's really funny right at the end, and that's really all I can say about it. I mean, you guys watched it. Would you agree?
I would agree, absolutely. I actually think it's an Upright Citizens Brigade kind of skit thing. So
yeah,
definitely some good stuff there.
So, something that you need to take kind of seriously, though. I mean, they really have a good message in it.
Absolutely, it's comedy with a purpose,
with a message.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we can't go into too much detail because we don't want to spoil the joke. But you need to just check it out. It's awesome.
Yeah, click the link.
Not the joke, the message.
What? All right. So hey, click on the link. Check that out. Pontus, what do you got for us, man?
I've got a big sleeper for you. No, I've actually got an article that's actually a two-part article on a game design journal about theme and meaning. The problem when theme is now matching with the meaning of the game, like the theme is not matching the mechanics. It's one of the articles that I've been reading for class lately, and I thought it was very interesting. So they go through stuff like Brutal Legend, for an example. When people saw that, I mean, how many people, when they saw that, thought that that was a strategy game?
Yeah, totally.
Most people thought that either it was like a Rock Bandish game or it was a hack and slash. I mean, he wears this giant axe on his back, and you run around in third person. It really looks like it's like some God of War-ish kind of
typical beat 'em up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's really not. And that's pretty much what this article is about, and the whole problem with doing that and how to solve it and stuff like that. So
yeah, and this is the article actually that you kind of teased last week when I mentioned that while we were on the PAX floor, I had overlooked some games because I was comfortable judging a book by its cover. So I need to give this a read.
Yeah, this is pretty much saying the problem with it. This is more meant to developers because people will judge the book by its cover, whatever you do. So this is more for designers, but it's still good to know as a reader that you got to check out the mechanics and stuff like that before you judge a game, really.
Yeah, I may not break that habit that easily, but I'll definitely give it a read.
No, you don't have to break the habit. You just need to have it in the back of your head, and even if you have the initial reaction that this sucks, you will still have like the thought in your head that like, okay, this might not be as it looks.
Well, can you guys think of like an example? Has there ever been a game where you kind of saw it at first glance and you're like, yeah, I think I'm going to pass that up, but then you got to play it later on and you realized, wow, this is either way better than I thought it would be, way worse than I thought it would be? Like, has that ever happened to you guys?
The Dota games, the Dota-esque games were like that for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that doesn't look very interesting at all. I like saw some pictures of LOL and I was like, yeah, I don't know. And then I actually tried and thought it was really fun. So
yeah, I don't know about me. Maybe yeah, sort of like the Dota games. I saw my roommate playing League of Legends once, and I was just like, what's the point? And then he's like, just make an account and play. And I did, and I've been playing since.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, maybe that kind of thing, but I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head.
Yeah, I actually can number a few of them. Some of them that are kind of embarrassing because they're really, really naive. I have like many that I've done that with, but I usually like give it a try anyways because I know that it's not too often that I'm wrong, so to speak.
Yeah.
Well, one that I heard a lot of hype about was all the Ratchet and Clank series games, and after trying them, I just didn't like them. I guess everyone's hyping up to me, and after I played it, just wasn't my cup of tea.
See, that's one. Those games are one for me that, seeing it, I look at it and I go, it doesn't look that special. It doesn't look that great. Like I pretty much have no hankering to play it. So I've never played any of them, and I don't feel like I'm missing anything.
Yeah, it just seems like all focus on the weapons and not on the gameplay for me.
Yeah, and actually, that's kind of I've got a lot of flack for it, but that's kind of what it came down to for me with Banjo-Kazooie. I've never actually played it, but from looking at the gameplay, like, it just doesn't look that enticing to me.
Yeah, that's actually a bad choice.
Yeah, man, that game's fun.
Maybe I shouldn't have said it looks like it sucks at the beginning of episode 11.
Yeah, maybe not.
I don't know if it looks like it sucks. It just doesn't look like it's worth my time. But hey,
yeah, that's so much better. Like, I mean, okay, if a game sucks, I mean, y'all can try it and stuff like that. But this game is not even worth my time, man.
Well, here's the thing, and maybe if I can acquire a cheap copy of it, I can give it a try on my new in quotes Ice Blue N64. By the way, let me talk about that real quick. It's blatantly obvious in the latest episode of Retro Hunters that the N64 that I call Ice Blue is Atomic Purple. Josh can testify to it that when maybe it was because it was sitting in the sun and the color was different, or maybe we'd been in the sun too long and we were hungry. I don't know. But when I picked up that N64, it was turquoise. It was see-through. I looked at Josh and said, Ice Blue. He said, whoa, Ice Blue. For the rest of the day, it was Ice Blue. I brought it home, put it on my shelf, and it was Ice Blue. And then I walked back and took a look at it, and it was Atomic Purple. And I was like, what? Went back, reviewed the episode. Definitely Atomic Purple. So we're not idiots. We're not colorblind, but there was something going on there. Some shenanigans.
So you picked up an enchanted N64.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. There's elves inside.
There's a curse on you now, Rob, with all the N64s because you said you hated the Banjo-Kazooie.
Well, an Atomic Purple with expansion pack N64 for $2. I mean,
yeah, but you got the wrong color.
Well,
hopefully everybody here is dedicated enough to have already watched our episode. Yeah,
hopefully. And if they have, if you haven't watched it yet, rewind and act like you didn't hear this. Go watch it, then come back and listen to this.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, oops.
Whoops.
Awesome. So yeah, okay, cool. So Woodyman, totally rad. What do you got for us, man?
Well, after you gave me an assignment, I was looking like crazy online, and I found this Game Boy game that's supposedly Super Smash Bros.
A Super Smash Brothers version of, Game Boy version of Super Smash Brothers?
Yeah, it looks like Game Boy. You just have to download it. I put the link somewhere, and now I can't find it, of course. The trailer for it, remember how the Wii trailer had like the Mario and Kirby come up and they all just turn more high def, I guess?
Yeah.
Well, this one, they had the trailer, they all come together like that, and then they all turn to Game Boy graphics.
That's kind of awesome.
I downloaded it, and it's pretty fun. Still has the controllers and Mega Man's in it too. Well, major plus for me.
Oh, it's that one. Yeah, I've seen this before.
Yeah, it's called Super Smash Land.
Definitely a reference to
Super Mario
Land.
Oh, it looks like they're fighting on Wily's castle. Oh, that's gangsta.
Yeah, that looks pretty
Found
cool.
that. I've been playing it for like an hour before you guys contacted me, so pretty fun.
Sweet. So people should check it out, eh?
So it's so what platform
I
is it
will
for?
not give the link. You have to find it yourself.
Ooh la la. So is it just for PC? Like you just download and it'll run independently, or what?
The zip file is extracted and that's it.
Excellent. All right. Well, hey, it looks pretty interesting. We'll have the link down in the description. You should check that out. I was never a big Smash Bros. Fan. What can I say? I always thought it was kind of weird. What? Oh man, am I blaspheming again?
Blaspheming?
Oh, yeah. What am I doing? Everyone's gonna
man.
you know.
Get out. No Banjo-Kazooie, no Smash Brothers. Jeez.
There's a lot of hate mail.
Next you're gonna say you hate Mario Party.
No, I've only played a little bit of Mario Party, but from what I played, it was fine.
Oh,
Okay,
jeez.
okay, so what you're gonna say next? Like the Zelda games have bad exploration, or like the Mario games have bad jumping, or like Salmon sucks the cheesy shake, or what? What?
I won't go
Zelda
that far.
sucks. There you go.
But I don't know, dude. Like to me, they were always just a little bit. I don't know. It's like I'd always rather just play Street Fighter or something like that. Like as a fighter, it was just weird to me. I didn't really get it, but I guess
But they have all the characters you know and love.
Yeah, but they're like brawling. Like that doesn't make it. That's like it's kind of.
Yeah. You never wanted to smack Peach upside the head?
No. Well, yeah. Yeah.
How many times can she get captured by Koopa? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Well, evidently about.
I guess it's kind of the same thing of like, you know, who thought up the idea of like, hey, let's take all these characters, put them in go-karts, and make a racing game, which worked. But I don't know. For me, this one, it was always kind of a miss. I never really got it. I was just kind of like, Smash Brothers, whatever.
Oh, let me guess. You saw it and judged it by its cover.
No, I've actually played some Smash Brothers, but I just was never a big fan.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway.
Right.
Excellent.
I believe you.
That was a good submission. People need to check that one out. And to round it out, my totally rad submission, you know, I had a little bit of trouble coming up with something this week. And part of it was just because I was spending so much time trying to get the episode to upload and had some issues with that. But I decided that I wanted to do a little bit of a shout out and a little bit of a plug for a G1, a Retroid, a fellow gamer and game reviewer who goes by the name of Vin Voltage. He's actually Vinny, the guy that we wished a happy birthday to. But he's been doing a lot of reviews, and he's been trying to kind of get his name out there. And he does a lot of. He doesn't do retro reviews exclusively. He's trying to play a lot of the new stuff. He just recently put up a review for Space Marine, for Dead Island, or sorry, Dead Island's coming. Space Marine, the new patch for Minecraft, and just some cool stuff. You know, a fellow contributor out there in the community. So I'm gonna put a link down there for his stuff, but it's vinvoltage.tumblr.com. So you can check out some of his reviews, and he's just a good guy. He's a good guy trying to get some work out there. So, and he may have convinced me to purchase Skyrim when it comes out. What can I say? I'm not a huge Elder Scrolls fan, but after reading the review and talking to him about it a little bit, I might just pick it up. So
yeah, everyone's super excited for that, except for you. But let's guess, you didn't judge the book by its cover.
Okay, you need to calm down. No, I actually I played what was it, Oblivion? Was that the kind of the last one where you start out in the prison?
That's how Daggerfall starts.
Yeah,
old school.
I can't remember which one it was, but
I think Arena also.
I started out.
They all start out in a prison, dude.
Okay, maybe I played one a long time ago. I don't know, but it was on PS3, I think, and.
I was gonna ask, was it on a 386, 33 megahertz?
It was on Amiga.
Did you play it on a diskette?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it came on a laser disc. But anyway, it was. That
would be so awesome.
It was fine. Like I don't know. I kind of snuck around as a thief. I didn't really get it, but for some reason, Skyrim looks interesting to me, so I'm probably gonna check that out. So check out his reviews. Like I said, vinvoltage.tumblr.com, and yeah. Maybe he can sway you to check out Skyrim also. So anything else?
I have no idea what Skyrim is.
Wait, are you serious? You have no idea what we're talking about? It's the new Elder Scrolls game.
Yeah.
You have no.
Never played Elder Scrolls.
No, I mean honestly, how did you manage to miss it? I mean, even if you haven't played the Elder Scrolls game, like Skyrim have been shoved up your face.
I heard of it, but I have no idea what's about or anything about. Is that the dragon one?
Yeah. Everybody turn on Woodyman. Yeah, he's a jerk. Yeah, he's the one.
Nah, that's forgivable.
I'm old.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, that happens.
Damn
I mean,
nope. Just trying to pass the buck. Jeez. Dude. Yeah, it's the new Elder Scrolls. You know what? It's fine that you don't know about it. Like honestly, I wasn't too excited.
Dragon swords, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, but you weren't excited for it, Rob. That's much worse than not knowing about it.
Whatever, man. Yeah. You know what? Pardon me if I like to go against the flow of gaming. Of the gaming status quo.
You're just being ignorant. You're not going against any flow. You're just being ignorant.
The gaming hipster.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Thank you. So that was totally rad. Definitely some awesome submissions there. Check out the links below. Just some cool stuff. Something a little bit new that we want to try this week is we asked you guys to just post some questions. And we said we would do a question of the week. And if there's a question that we feel like is going to spur some lengthy conversation, then we might highlight that question. But for this first week, I just thought, you know what, let's just look at the questions that are there, give some quick answers, do some shout outs. It'll be fun. And we'll just kind of like spitfire this thing and just like ram through it. What do you guys say?
Yeah.
Works.
Awesome.
Woo!
Remember, if you want to add questions, you go to the Retro Hunters Facebook page and submit a question for every week. They will make a post that you can comment on.
Absolutely.
With questions.
Absolutely. So let's just run this real quick. So hey, Trevor Spencer asked, "How does it feel to know that thousands of people know who you guys are?"
It's awesome.
Yeah, thousands of people do not know who I am, so
I don't even know if like actually thousands of people know who we are either. So I guess
it's like
that's cool.
Thousand, not thousands.
Yeah.
No.
I guess it's kind of cool that people know who you are. So
I think like 5 people know me, maybe 10.
dude, I know you, and that's good.
I know you.
That's all that matters.
There's 3 of us right here.
More people will know you after this. Like, there will be at least 20 people who know you.
I'm moving on up.
There you go. All
Yes.
right, let's see. What else? Hey, okay, so Ralph Manzanares. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. What's the best 16-bit controller? What do you guys think?
SNES.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with SNES.
Absolutely, SNES. Woodyman, go.
SNES. Definitely SNES.
Oh, okay. When the Genesis guy goes with the SNES, it's like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, the Genesis, the original controller sucked. The 6-button was good, but
Playing Street Fighter with the original controller on Genesis.
oh man, yeah,
Starts
it was
like
not-
every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. The Master System went from, the 2-button and D-pad to 3-button and D-pad, which to me shows that Sega did not have a lot of faith in their audience that they could handle a controller of the 16-bit magnitude that the SNES could. Nintendo, on the other hand, they looked into the future and they said, "We believe in you. So we're going to give you a bajillion buttons and see how you do with it." And it's the best controller ever. So there you go.
Yeah, I agree.
There you go.
I do really like that controller too.
Yeah. So moving on. Cam Viscal asked, "Hey, are you guys ever going to hold a contest again?" Absolutely.
Never.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
we
never.
will.
Never.
I'm actually in the works of shooting something.
Yeah, Josh has a contest coming up. But before we go contest crazy like we did there for a little while, want to make sure that we get some prizes sent off to people and get caught up. Otherwise, it's very easy to get bogged down. So yes, contests will come. It's just going to be a little while.
I'm doing 2 actually.
Oh, you got a contest coming up?
I'm thinking about one. I have 3 Genesis and I don't need them all, so.
Nice. Well, hey, dude, if you want to partner on that, we might be able to help you out. If you don't, that's fine.
I have no ideas yet, so once I do, I'll let you know.
Awesome. This is a good one. Ryan Loring says, "Hey, what is the most you've ever paid for a game?" I know mine.
$17 for Mega Man 2.
I think I don't pay much money at all. I haven't paid. I mean, even for modern games, like the most I've paid is like $20 for a game, maybe 30.
Yeah, for me, retail. I mean, I think that's the most I've ever paid for a game, like $60. But
no, I would never ever go that far.
like as far as retro games or whatever, I don't really know. Like on a hunt, I think my TurboGrafx 16, that was free. It came with that Alien Crush game.
Oh, nice.
But that was $50, but the console was free. So
Was that the deal he gave you?
no.
Oh, that's awesome. It's like one of those backwards Guitar Center deals. Buy the strap for $1,000. We'll throw in the guitar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for free. Oh, that's ridiculous. What about you, Woody? You've been on some hunts, man.
On my retro hunt for games, the most I spent was $1.
Are you serious?
On Load Runner for PC. Everything else was. I got Street Fighter, Sonic, and Shaq Fu for $0.25 each.
Oh,
Man, we
wow.
need to go to the East
That's
Coast.
really
and stuff.
good.
Yeah, dude, you got some good luck over there. Yeah, for me, dude, it was Mega Man 2 in episode 2 of Retro Hunters. I still
That's like $7 each.
math skills.
I have
That's
something
still
with
worth it though.
7 stars, $7. You know, whatever.
There you go.
Something like it.
Yeah, that's still a painful memory for me. Thanks for bringing it up, Ryan. Okay, so here's a good one. This one goes straight to Pontus. James Heriter says, "What would you suggest as a good starter chiptune program for a beginner?"
A good starter chiptune program for a beginner. It's kind of hard because either you go with easy software and it costs, or you go with free software and it's not for beginners. So it's really a hard question. You can go with Family Tracker, but then you gotta use tracking software, and tracker software is really, really difficult to learn how to use. But if you have the time, I recommend that you use it because it has really good sounds. Otherwise, I mean, you can, if you have like a music program like Cubase or Logic or FL Studio, if you have any of those programs, you can use VST plugs. Pretty much anything that uses VST plugs, you can just like go to the YMCK site or whatever. No, it's not called YMCK, but whatever. These Japanese 8-bit chiptune band, they have a plug called the Magical 8-bit plugin. That is a free plugin. It's not a great synth, but it works. It's okay.
Sweet.
But that's what I would say, like, for beginners. If you want to get better stuff, you need to pay more, and that can be harsh for beginners who are not sure if they want to really go with that much money into the project.
Yeah, it's good to start out slow and then build your way in, probably. Awesome. Yeah. So moving along, we only got a couple more here. Let's see. Brennan McCorster, which is G1 Shiroshishi, says, does anyone ever bother you when you guys are recording?
Yeah, Rob keeps bothering me all the time.
I'm going to have to go with Rob on that one.
What are you talking about?
We just like to bash you, man. It's cool.
Awesome. No, you know, I'm assuming that he means like while we're at the market recording the episodes, but I can't think of a time we've ever really had any sort of like somebody bothering us. Like, we get a lot of looks and people, you know, being like, oh, what are they doing? But
some people yell, is this going to be on YouTube?
Yeah.
That a couple times.
Yeah, or you get the person who's like, no pictures, stuff like that. Yeah. But you know, most people are pretty cool with it, so it's not usually that big of a deal.
At least you had no one flash the camera.
What's that?
At least you had no one flash the camera.
We did have that guy walk by and pinch himself in episode 12. That was completely out of nowhere. It was awesome.
Yeah. I like this one from Jeff Hodges. Favorite Sega Genesis soundtrack: Toe Jam and Earl, hands down. So funky. Yeah.
So funky. Dude.
Oh, the Genesis soundtrack. Who played the Genesis soundtrack? No, just kidding.
Yeah, is it even like okay to call it a soundtrack? Like, the sound was so crappy for that thing.
It more like noise in rhythm.
What were your favorite noises from Sega Genesis?
Sega Genesis noise.
I mean, I'm like, I like the Sonic songs. I haven't played that many Genesis games, so.
You know, the Sega Genesis and the Dreamcast should get together and form a noisy band.
It's kind of like the Ristar soundtrack.
Oh, nice.
The Dreamcast has got some great soundtracks, dude.
If I had to go with the Sega Genesis soundtrack, I think you both know where I'm going to go.
Flashback?
Absolutely. So good!
And the thing is that I actually gotta disagree with you on that, because if don't remember wrong, I don't think the Genesis sound version of that is very good, actually. I mean, the Genesis doesn't sound very good, but if I'm not wrong, I don't think the soundtrack is that like very well optimized either for the little that there is, if I'm not wrong.
Are you talking bad about Flashback?
No, I'm talking bad about the port of Flashback.
How dare you? You know what? Every port of Flashback is the best port, so shut up.
Yeah, now you're judging the book by its cover again. Just because it's Flashback doesn't mean...
Oh, we got to get out of here before Pontus freaks out. All right, so, hey, as he said, make sure, if you got any questions, you can post them at the Retro Hunters Facebook, and if it's something that's, you know, really awesome, we might dedicate the whole conversation to it, but...
maybe we should set up a email account that people could get to.
Rob, are you saying right now that none of these were awesome enough to...
Well, I'm saying for the first episode, it was awesome to just kind of shotgun them and like blast everybody and give people a shout out. But you know, if we get a decent question, you know, we'll probably just pick one and riff on it for a while. So yeah, you can drop those questions at facebook.com/retrohunters, theretrohunters@gmail.com. Heck, you can drop us a question on Twitter too. We'll probably check that. But
maybe we should do an ssdc@gmail.com or something like that.
Oh, you know what? We might just do that. That's not a bad idea. Some good questions there. Thank you guys, and keep those coming. And I'd love to say that we could keep the DudeCast coming, but all good things must come to an end, my friends. Are you crying over there?
He was so young.
Oh, Pontus is watching another episode of Batman the Animated Series over there.
Yeah, totally, man.
Quite touching.
So before we go, Pontus, anything that you want to plug, projects, anything coming up for you, my friend, in the next week?
Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna do the same that I did last week. As you might have noticed, I did tweet.
Yes, you did, and I retweeted it.
So might just tweet again this week, or I may do a Facebook post. Go a little high end there, you know.
Fancy.
Did you guys see his tweet?
The one that said tweet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's pretty much the only thing that I did officially online. This
Let
week.
us know you're alive, at least.
Exactly. Yeah. Just let us know that you're still breathing.
I like tweeted there, being like, "What? He's not dead."
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll be looking forward to your tweet. That'll be great. So, Woodyman, hey, it was good to have you, man.
Thanks. Good to be on.
Yeah, it's good to have you along. We'll have to have you sit in again in the future. That'll be really rad. But hey, before we go, anything that you have coming up, projects or anything you want to plug?
I'll probably do some more stupid countdown, some reviews or something. Might have one up tomorrow or yesterday, depending on when you're listening to this, or like a year ago. Besides that, I'll just keep doing whatever I do.
Awesome. And hey, as like I said, man, we really appreciate all the work that you're doing in the forums and just keeping things going over there. It means a lot to us. So thanks, man.
No problem.
And Josh, my friend, we have an episode that just came out, so hopefully everybody has checked that out.
Yeah, like hours ago for us right now as we're recording this.
Yeah, like almost like 2 hours ago. Yeah, pretty crazy. And another Rob and Josh Conquer the Classics in the works. We've been talking about it. We need to get together and make that happen because, dude, people liked it, my friend.
I know. I'm excited for it. Actually, I wanna see all these games that we're gonna be playing. It's gonna be awesome.
Absolutely. And then once again, just as a reminder, coming up September 23rd and 24th, I'm going to be in Portland for the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. The actual expo is the 24th and 25th, but I'll be there the night before hanging out. So if you are in the Portland area, come on out. It'll be fun. We'll hang out and have a good time. And if you need more information about that, check out retrogamingexpo.com. And I think next week we're actually going to have Chuck from the Retro Gaming Expo sit in for just a little while and tell us a little bit about it. So that'll be very cool.
Awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and Josh, we're still hoping that somehow you get to go.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen, man. But it's okay.
And if you don't, I still plan to carry around the framed 8x10 headshot of you. So
carry around the Darkwing Duck one.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be
amazing. That'd be amazing. Awesome. Well, hey, as always, thank you for joining us for the 7-Star Dudecast. We really appreciate you guys listening and hanging with us. Until next time, I am Retro Rob.
I'm just Josh.
I am Pontus.
I'm a Woodyman.
Exactly. And this has been the 7-Star Dudecast. We'll catch you next time.
That went well, I think.